Hey y'all, I'm back. The camera's a little fuzzy, but I don't know why. So today I want to talk about what I told you I wasn't going to talk a lot about, but I'm feeling so much of it today. And what it is love. So, I went to a coffee shop this morning and there was an elderly gentleman. His name's Will, and he was sitting outside, and I passed by him, and we made eye contact, and it was this like intense moment, and I knew it was special right away. And I ended up sitting with him and having the most beautiful conversation for about 45 minutes. And I was with some other people, and I was like, whatever. Um, and he had so much perspective, and he had so much criticism and questions, and he really pushed me to think in a different way, and I know that may have not been an experience of, the love of the heart or desire or any of that, but, it was very special to me, and, you know as the day continued, um, the love blossomed. And I was like madly searching for a life coach for my next steps moving out of this current situation. Um, because I want a life coach too. I think they're cool. I enjoy it. So I like emailed all these people, and this guy got back to me, and we talked for over an hour, and, um, he is in a wheelchair, and, you know, I think I made an impression on him too, you know? I, spoke about, like, the stubborn and persistent people in life versus the people who want help and support, and that's all relatable to both me and to him if you think about it in a different way. I did not compare myself in any other way. I mean, it's just not what should happen. But that's just one example. This was just a long conversation that began a little frustrating for me, to be honest. And I had no issues being honest and, you know, telling him exactly how I felt about our differences or if I felt this was a good fit or not, which I did not. By the end of this hour, I just felt so amazing. I feel like in some ways, he didn't necessarily challenge me, but he unwinded my thoughts in such a way that led to this feeling of just freedom, um, freedom, connection, love. So yeah, I mean, it's been just a really beautiful day of loving self love for making an impact on others. He wrote me, this life coach wrote me the most profound email after our conversation. And, speaking, I'm not going to even go there. It just was so moving. And I think it also reminds me of how important connection and conversation and knowledge um, and perspective, and a perspective that relates to a place of balance. Um, and that's why, this first conversation with Will was so powerful because, you know, it came from a place of balance, but it was critical and it was questionable. And his wisdom just blew my mind. And I saw that in his eyes immediately. I knew he was special before I even sat with him. Um, and obviously, I didn't see this life coach's eyes. We just spoke on the phone. Um, but sometimes, you know, first impressions aren't always right. And I don't really know if that's true or not, but I'm talking about the eyes, guys. Like when you look into someone's eyes, like is is that genuine or not? Um, and I believe it's not always genuine. I believe people try to make an impression on certain people, and I feel like certain people connect more than others, and that impression with the eye contact is more powerful with between two people than it would be between two other people. So, anyways, I had a day full of love, and I just want to share with you all. So, thanks, guys. See ya.